Why are you all laughing? Oh. Hi everyone. I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 13. Have a Merry Christmas. Last episode, Bakugo and Shoto got their provisional hero licenses, and then they stopped the these villains. Bakugo tried to help Deku tap into the new power that he discovered, but it wasn't working. What else? It was just a nice time just to see everybody together, all the students from Class A and Class B mingling and everything. But yeah, so that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. I am alright with that. Bakugo should be jumping at the chance, right? I don't know. That would be awesome. Yeah. With the title being Merry Christmas or something or other like that. I'm like, okay, this episode is just gonna be some kind of filler stuff, before we get into the actual stuff. But then it was sort of like that a little bit, but they also give us a little bit of what's happening or what's gonna happen or something or other like that. So after Bakugo and Shoto defeated those villains, now there's this journalist that was interviewing them and everything. But we all know how Bakugo is, so the interview doesn't go well when it comes to him. Like, everything that was shown was Shoto answering questions, and Bakugo was just like his face was in the background over there. Like, anything that he said, they didn't show that at all, which he felt he didn't like it, but that's just the way you are, man. How do you expect heroes to be grumpy and stuff, like, in front of other people or something or other like that? I don't know, but I still love them, so it's like, But after that happened, they felt like they needed to have them practice doing interviews and everything, because people are going to be looking at you, they look up at you, so it's like you need to project this air of assurance. You need to make them trust you, and doing a good interview is part of that. So they they had Shoto there first, and they asked him his moves, and he said, what was the ice wall, the sky piercing ice wall or something or other like that, and then the flash freezing wave. And then they asked him about the fist, the move that interview does, and he's like, I'm not at that level yet. So so the two moves that he currently has is the flash freeze, heat wave, and then the ice wall. And then oh my gosh, when Deku got there, he was so petrified he couldn't answer anything. But then they were asking about his new power that he discovered, the Black Whip and everything. And then it seems like he's been practicing and trying to release this new power. And he's like, okay, he can currently control, I believe, 20% of One for All, right? And then he said that he has mastered that 20%. So now that he's mastered that, he feels like he can open the door to the Black Whip. And then he opened it. It was just this tiny thing that came out, and he was so happy about it. Everybody else was like, huh, what the heck is that? And then the school received this message like this. They were told that they were gonna start doing the work study and everything, and everybody was shocked. When did the principal announced that to um All Might? The way All Might reacted to that, and then the music that was playing in the background, I'm like, why are you guys making it sound like it's this ominous thing, that this bad thing? It's a work study. They should have work studies, right? So they can prepare themselves to be better heroes and everything. But they were acting like it was this big thing. So during the meeting, I think that's when it sort of like explained a little bit why they were sort of like worried about it, because it feels like the work study stuff, they don't do it. Is it that they don't do it that often, or they don't do it like they shouldn't be doing it like right now or something? I don't know. Maybe they do it sometime in the future, but because of what had happened, with the what was it called, Deka City, they said there was this rioting that happened, and this, or at least it wasn't as bad as the what was that city called again? I forgot. It wasn't as bad as that because there weren't a lot of people there. But there was like, I'm guessing 20 villains, and they showed, unless I'm wrong, wasn't that Shigaraki? I feel like it's him. Usually when we see him, he has all those hands on his faces and everything. But this particular person doesn't have that. But I feel like it's him. So this commission, something is called, they call it the commission. That this commission, they were the ones that were like, we need to have these heroes basically be ready right now. These students be ready right now to face these the villain attacks that kept happening. And the teachers felt that they knew something else that they weren't sharing with them, and that's why they wanted these heroes, these provisional hero kids, to start their jobs pretty much early, because they felt something was coming, and then they showed Hawks in there, because he has infiltrated the League of Villains and all of that, so they know what's happening, at least a little bit of what's happening. They might not know the full story of it, but they know something is happening, and they're trying to get these students and everybody prepared for what's gonna happen. They're just not sharing that particular aspect of their investigation with the students, and with the teachers and all of that. So they don't really have a choice in the matter. So now everybody is thinking about where to do their work studies and everything. I wonder what Tokoyami is gonna be doing his thing. Is he still gonna be doing it with Hawks? Because Hawks is like infiltrating. Well, he must clearly be doing his hero's duties again, right? I don't know, but either way, Bakugo. They asked Bakugo if he was gonna go with Best Jeanist again, and then they said that Best Jeanist was missing. That Bakugo saw this newspaper that said that he was missing. I'm like, did I miss something? Was it something that happened before? And I just don't remember. The only thing that I can remember of Best Jeanist was when he was facing, one for all. I don't know, all for one. That's the last thing that I remember of Best Jeanist. He might have showed up somewhere else. I just don't remember. But like they say, he's missing. So clearly Bakugo cannot go back to him. But Best Jeanist was trying to get him to come back. He remembered when Best Jeanist wanted to mold Bakugo into this ideal superhero, right? Ideal hero, when he was first working with him. They were trying to make him look presentable and everything. And then Best Jeanist asked him what his hero name was and everything. For King Explosion Murder. Why can't they have him? I don't know. I love King Explosion Murder. I like it, so I don't know. But I guess you can't have a hero having murder in their hero name. So Best Jeanist wanted him to come back, to him, so they can figure out what his hero name is gonna be and everything, but he's missing, so he can't really go back there. Night Eye is dead, so Deku can't go back to him either. They said that Gran Torino is unavailable or something or other like that, so he can't go back to him either. So I'm like, okay, where are you gonna go? Shoto, in Shoto's case, I knew in my mind, he was gonna go to his father because he wants to learn from him. But yeah, Bakugo and Deku, I didn't know. But then the after credit, you have Shoto coming up to them and be like, "Do you guys want to work on the Endeavor?" I'm like, "Oh, that would be awesome." Okay, was there anything else that happened this episode? It was nice having them. It was nice seeing them having this Christmas party, And then Eri showed up as well, and she was confused as to what kind of party, what kind of holiday this was, which that was cute. And then they also talked about the fact that the reason why they moved all these kids into these new dorms was that so that they can figure out if there's a student among them that was leaking stuff to the villains and everything. And the principal, he said that next time something happens with the villains, that should tell them definitively if there is someone among the students that are, moles and everything. But then, I'm not forgetting his name. All Might is like, all these kids have the heart of a hero, so they don't really believe that any of them could be a mole. Yeah, I think that's basically what happened this episode. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/feelmini, and you can also see the full for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. There's nothing that you cannot do. I believe in you.